wow, that isn't exactly what you thought judgment meant. The last judgment is the judgment of truth about you, extended to you in a way that you can recognize and hear and feel and let in. Don't wait for it. Don't hold it off. This is the second coming, which was made for you as the first was created. The second coming is merely the return of sense. Can this possibly be fearful? So how do you set into motion the return of sense? By consciously and conscientiously choosing to hesitate before you respond off the top of your head. And reaching to a source other than your memory or your brother's and sister's story about their dilemmas, or your brother's and sister's behavior. You hesitate as Paul does before every gathering. And you join with a source, for lack of better words, completely other than yourself. Why? Because part of breaking the isolation is an act of actually leaning into and joining with something other than yourself. Even though you have been told that ultimately what you will be leaning into is your essential self. Your essential self will not feel like you as you begin to reach out to it. Let it be that way. Else, you will not have anything to abandon yourself into, nor will you have any justification for abandoning your acquired definitions, meanings, and your commitment to them, which is what keeps you insane. Many of you wish you could be a healer. I will tell you that every single one of you will have to become a healer. Because you cannot wake up without being involved with another. And the moment you genuinely dare to become involved with your brother from the standpoint of his being neither behind the point of perfection nor advancing toward it, and as a result of your willingness to understand him from that point of perfection, you will heal. You will take the essential step of breaking the isolation in a double way. You will break the isolation between you and your brother or sister, and you will do it by interacting with your brother or sister by virtue of having broken your isolation from the Holy Spirit, that which is nothing more than your right mind, and therefore your connection with your Father, who gives you your identity. Monotonous repetition. But if we move too fast and get past your remembrance that there has to be a point of hesitation, a moment of hesitation before you respond, so that you can make a different choice of the source of what you're going to say, you will move on to making things happen without hesitating and switching channels, so to speak, abandoning your ego conditioning in favor of listening into the unknown to you at the moment and being with your brother and sister from there. I am not moving too slow, and I'm not moving too fast. And I will not move beyond the point of learning until it's learned. And so I'm asking you to trust my teaching methods. And if I haven't yet given you something to give your attention to, in a broader scope that you wish I would, be willing to abandon your impatience, be willing to abandon the radical idea that you know what you need to learn and when, and be with me as we move together in uncovering the fact that you're at the point of perfection. I love you all. And I'm not worried for your sakes. It's not imperative for you to be moving faster than you are, because error has no effects. False imagination has no effects. I love you, and I look forward to being with you next week.